None of this is promoted. We don't have any sponsorship, so I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion about these controllers. If you're on the scuf website, you better be pretty damn sure that you know what you want. If you guys try and return it, you're gonna get hit with a restocking fee. The main reason why I don't like the controller that much is simply because of the paddles. The paddles on a gaming controller make or break it. The reason why I'm not a big fan of scuf gaming controllers is because their paddles are not that great for me. You can even see in this diagram that they have on their website that this guy's fingers have to stretch all the way to the back of the controller. Granted, it's not a huge stretch, but it's not as convenient as this controller I'm about to mention. These paddles on this controller wrap perfectly to where my fingers are going to be placed. Instead of having to reach over here, it's already in position for me to do exactly what I want. That's one of the main reasons that the Microsoft Xbox Elite Series 2 controller is one of the better ones. I'm going to show you guys exactly why I think this and what this controller can do right now. 76% of people that watch my YouTube videos are not subscribed to my channel, so if you guys can hit that like button and the sub button for the one time, it would be greatly appreciated. I just want to let you guys know that there will be Amazon affiliate links in the description, so if you guys feel like supporting the channel and helping me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Quick reminder, I do stream on Twitch, so if you guys have any further questions throughout this video that you come up with along the way, feel free to stop by and say hello. I also do play Among Us, so if you guys want to join the Discord and play with me because I have no one to play with, I always play Among Us with new people because I never have a consistent group right now, so feel free to hop in and join that. At the end of this video, I'm going to be going over some common questions so you guys know exactly what you're getting with this controller and just some things to look out for. One of the main reasons why I think this controller is so good is simply because of the paddles, like I said in the beginning of the video. These paddles have a real good metal feel and they just look more modern and feel really comfortable and clicky. Now, compared to the scuf controller, I'm not a big fan of those paddles. Although they might work well for some people, I just don't like them as much because I feel like they're plasticky and a little harder to press compared to this Microsoft Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. In this video, I'm going to go over a deep analysis of the Microsoft Xbox Elite Series 2 Gaming Ultra Gaming Microsoft Series 2 controller. No matter what type of gamer you are, I think that this is the best type of controller if you're looking to upgrade the current one you have. In this video, I'm going to go over everything you need to know about the Microsoft Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, so that way you guys have a deep understanding. That way when you go to purchase it, you know exactly what you're going to get. Although I play Fortnite a lot, I just want to point out that I am a hybrid player and my main is keyboard and mouse. I try to practice as much as I can on controller, but to be honest with you, it's not as much as I would like it to be. With that being said, if you think I'm not that good, people like Unknown Army and Epic Whale use this controller as well. So if you don't take my word for it, take their word. One of the main things I want to show you guys is that not only do you get this controller right here, but you also get this case for on the go. This comes out of the case and it's a USB-C charging block, so you can charge your controller on the go through the case while it's zipped up. Now, I don't know any of you gamers out there who play on the road, but if you're heading to the arena or you got somewhere to be, you never know, it might come in handy. It's as simple as just putting the controller in the case like this and then closing it up and charging it from the back. I'm going to briefly show you guys all the things you can customize and change so you can tune it to your likings on this controller. First things first, let's blur this camera up. And as you see here, you can literally take off these analog sticks and put them back on. They're both magnetic. Also, this D-pad comes off and on really simple. All you have to do is grab it and peel it off. And if you want it back on, you just have to put it on like that. And for some reason, when I got this controller, I didn't really like this, so I took this off and I put on this normal one. Then it looks like a normal Xbox controller if you like the D-pad like that. Me personally, once I tried this thing, I really liked it and never switched back. Another thing you can take off if you don't want the paddles interrupting your grip of the controller are these things right here. Just come on and off really simple. I'm doing this backwards, so it's kind of hard, but they just snap on and off like that. They're really clicky and responsive. I know you can't really hear it, but it's a really nice feel to it. Another thing I want to mention is that the grip goes all the way around the front and back of the controller, as you can see here. It's not like the scuf controller where it's only on the back side of the controller. One of the coolest things about this controller is that you grab this key right here, and all you do is you just put the key inside the analog stick hole like this, and you can turn it and loosen the sensitivity or tighten the sensitivity of the analog stick, and it goes to exactly what you want. Me personally, what I do is I loosen the right one all the way, and then I tighten the left one all the way down like I think it already is, and then I just put back on my analog sticks. As simple as that, and I'm ready to go. Now all I got to do is plug it in because I'm too lazy to set up the Bluetooth, and then I'm back on the game. The reason why I make my analog sticks loose on the right and tight on the left is because I grip my left analog stick a little tighter than my right analog stick because I'm very smooth with my right hand since I play claw on it. This helps me aim better all around, and I can move more aggressively and change direction really quickly, so I'm a little harsher on the left analog stick than the right. Also, I use left stick for edit, so I don't want this left analog stick to be so sensitive because when I move it in a certain direction, I'd probably fly all over the place. If you and your little brother Timmy want to play on the same controller, controller, I believe you can have up to 3 or 4 profiles where you can program sensitivities to, and also mapping the controller as well. So not only is it the sensitivity, but you can save the keybinds for a particular preset as well. That is one of the coolest features in my opinion, and the only thing you have to do to activate it is just press the button in the middle to change the profile to the one you want. So all I do is just click this once, this one lights up, and then I'm ready to go on my settings. And then if my brother wanted to play, all he'd have to do is just click the button again to get on the second profile, and then he's ready to go on whatever settings those are. Now I'm about to dive into the thing that's gonna really separate this from the scuf gaming controller, especially for $20 more. This controller has an app where you could do a lot of customization to this, so I'm gonna show you guys in depth what it is. The only thing you have to do is just plug it in and then download the app and you're good to go. So all you do is just download Xbox accessories, you click on it, and it brings you to this. I'm not gonna go over this in depth, but I'm just gonna briefly show you guys what this thing is capable of. So like I said, when you open this up, you have profile 1, 2, and 3 right here. All you do is click configure, and it's as simple as clicking the profile that you want to work on. You click the pencil tool, and then you can remap any button of your choosing to anything on the controller. The cool thing about this, like I said, is there's mapping, there's left stick options, right stick options, there's the trigger sensitivity, you can control vibrations, and then the brightness, which is a pretty cool feature to add, in my opinion. I kind of like it. Mine's all the way max. So what you do is you just go to the analog sticks, and you can change the sensitivity curve depending on your play style. So I can go over this in more depth in another video, so if you want me to, just go down in the comment section and leave a comment, let me know that you want that, and you never know, I might end up making it. So there's default, delayed, aggressive, instant, smooth. There's also radial, axis independent, true diagonals for the calculation of the analog stick. Me personally, I've tried out delayed, aggressive, instant, and smooth, and I really didn't like any of them. I found it best to just leave it on default and then customize your settings for that particular game in the settings itself on that game. So if you guys want to change anything, I wouldn't focus on changing this so much. I would just focus on tuning your sensitivity in the game itself. So just to show you guys, right now it's on linear. When I put it to aggressive, it changes the curve of this graph and changes how the sensitivity for that analog stick is going to react. The cool thing about this is that you can change the left analog stick and the right analog stick to be 2 completely different curves. So you can have one focus for aiming and one focus for movement. So like I said, this thing also controls the dead zones of the triggers as well. If you wanted to create a new profile, it's as simple as clicking new profile and you're ready to go. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's get out of here. So in my opinion, for $20 more, you're really seeing a lot more benefits for that $20, especially with the app and the ability to customize all those things as well. I came over from playing on a normal DualShock PS4 controller, and to be honest with you, when I came to this, it really helped me a lot. It took a little bit of adjusting, but after about a week and a half or so, I ended up feeling like I can edit a lot smoother. For all the nerds who want to see how fast I can edit, it's not that fast, but to be honest with you, I like it a whole lot. Especially with these paddles and how easy it is to press them, doing almost any edit is really simple for me. I'm not a pro, I'm not going to say this is going to make you a pro, but having this controller is really beneficial because not only do I play Fortnite with this, but I also play other scary games on Steam, I play COD with it, so it's really helpful. So in my opinion, I think it's worth. A question on my TikTok I get a lot is that why do I play single claw when I have 4 paddles on this controller? The main reason is because when I played double claw, I really wanted to still play at least single claw because I felt that my aiming was better while doing that. If I really wanted to, I could go all 4 paddles and play that way, but it's not that big a deal for me. And yes, this controller is Bluetooth. I'm just too lazy to set it up. That's why I have a USB-C thing coming right out of it. One of the things I wanted to finish up with was to tell you guys that if you were to buy a scuf controller, just be really careful. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you do end up returning it for some reason because you're not 100% sure if you like it, then they're going to hit you with a restocking fee. If you buy it through Amazon and you use my affiliate link for the one time, then you'll have the option to return it in 30 days or less. That's one thing that I really like about Amazon because they're not going to do you dirty like that. Matter of fact, you can literally probably return an elephant through Amazon and it'll probably go through. No matter what controller or what attachment you get, you're going to have to make sure you practice on it a whole lot. I'm about to edit this dummy fast. I'm not even gonna lie, single editing on controller is just a lot of fun. It goes really fast, especially when you have this controller compared to the PS4 one that I had originally. Just to wrap up, the main reason why I bought this controller was simply because the paddles on the normal one were just not that good to me. I really felt like they were in an awkward position and they weren't in the right spot. When I saw this controller and I saw that Unknown Army and Epic Whale were using it, I instantly bought it to try it out for myself. If this video was interesting to watch in any way, shape, or form, use creator code KenBeans in the item shop if you want to be a real nerd the next time you play this game. Just a reminder, there's going to be Amazon affiliate links in the description, so if you want to support support the channel that way, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said earlier, if you guys get your hands on this controller, just let me know down in the comment section about how you like it so you can give other people an unbiased review. Since I'm the one making the video, a lot of people might not believe me on how good this controller actually is. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a good night. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Deuces, everyone. Peace.